Well, how do you prep your Egyptian walking onion to freeze? Who is making the noise? Jaden, I'm recording, okay? Thank you. So we just went outside, we harvested some Egyptian walking onion, and we are going to quickly rinse them, chop them, and put them in the freezer bag. So first I'm going to get the bag. And what I like to do though is, Jaden, did you hear what I said? Thank you. So when we use them for winter, I like to just rinse the bag very quickly and put it back in the freezer. So I do not wash the bag dry and put it away or anything like that, but I will quickly rinse the freezer bags so that I can save on water, and I'll put them back together like this so that I can reuse it. So we are just going to get one, and you know, when you are freezing things, it's a good idea to put the dates and the vegetables you are freezing. But since I'm reusing those bags, I'm not going to look really for onion. I should be able to see onion. Okay, this one is blank, so we are just going to take that. And probably get a pen, and then we can just get started. So we have our onion here. Angelique, will you remind Jaden to keep his voice down? And we went outside, and I just harvested, you know, the amount I could hold in my hand. So pretty much because they are clean, they are not dirty. The garden is mud, so they are not dirty. Even though it rained this morning, I'm going to rinse them quickly. So because they have hole here, I'm going to have that side down. In fact, I could part it in two, and then I will rinse the bottom too. So pretty much we are done rinsing the onion. And if you like to chop your onion very small, that's fine. I'm not going to. I do not want them to stay here for hours until I prep them. Therefore, I'm just going to do one, you know, I'm going to go outside, harvest the amount I can hold in my hand, rinse, chop, put in the bag, put in the freezer, and go back out and harvest more. And just do the round around the property, harvesting our Egyptian walking onion. Angelique, I'm recording. So, an Egyptian walking onion is a perennial onion. And there are more than one type of perennial onion, but I have found Egyptian walking onion to be the best for my garden. I have tried potato, onion. I have tried French and Greek shallot, and Egyptian onion is the best among them. There is another type of onion that I have in the garden. Their leaves are small. I kind of forget. No, they are called chives. Chives is very good as well. So if you can grow them, they are very good. What I have noticed though, if you have bunnies and deers coming to your property, what I have noticed is they do not buy the Egyptian walking onions, but they do buy the chives. But chives is low maintenance onion as well, great to have in the garden. It is not they are mild onion. They are not as strong as Egyptian walking onion, and Egyptian walking onion can be called winter onion as well. So if you do not have a way to protect your garden from bunny and deers, yeah, well, you might want to try Egyptian walking onion. So what I did is I have chives within the fence garden, and I have Egyptian walking onion, inside the fence and outside as well. I have tried to plant some chives outside of the fence area of the garden, and they can do okay when they are camouflaged by Egyptian walking onion or other vegetables that bunny and deer don't care much about. And pretty much, that's the way we are going to do it. It's nothing else. You just chop the onion and put them in the freezer bag. Try not to overload the bag so that you can freeze it flat. And having them in winter, you just use those onions that you store. You use them in your cooking. So if you like to use a lot of onion, then harvesting your Egyptian onion in spring, and you'll harvest them in fall again, and over time you'll be able to have enough for your household supply. So you just have to keep propagating the bubbles when they come up in spring, in summer.
No.
Planting your own food, and of course it's not everything. If you are living in the city with your city lot, you won't be able to plant everything. You have to be methodical about what you want to plant and if that will save you money or not. And again, it depends on the garden style you wanted to have. So we talk about gardening in our videos, but the reason is to save money. So our channel is about different ways you can save money and different ways you can make money. So you save money so that you can put that money to work, so that while you are sleeping you can keep generating the revenue, so having multiple streams of income. But from the start, different ways to find money that you can put to work is by going through your budget, your finances, your budget. Know how much you earn and how much you spend. Have a budget, how much you don't want to go over a month, so that you can save some of your earning and put that to work by investing in your own business or investing in stock market or investing in real estate. And when you are growing your own food, pretty much you are eating organic and you are eating fresh. So you may not grow everything, but what you can grow can allow you to save money, because you will cross those vegetables or food off of your grocery list, and you can use the money to buy other things that you do not grow. So now that we have all of that chopped up, we are going to put it in our freezer bag, and in fact it will be a good idea to write on the bag. So today is 4/23, 2022, and I'm just going to write onion. Let me wash my hands. And if you are wondering where you can find a Egyptian working onion bulbil to purchase, you can check fedcoseeds.com. Fedcoseeds.com. I didn't purchase mine from them. It was given to us by my mother-in-law. My husband's grandmother has them in her garden, and I asked about it when I found them growing through snow, and they said, oh, that's winter onion. And at the same time I was doing research on perennial vegetables that I will introduce to my garden, and we were renting a duplex at that time, and I started purchasing some plants online, including raspberry, blackberries. When we paid her a visit, and I asked my aunt-in-law, one of my aunt-in-law, what flower was growing, because the ground was full of snow and the plant was like above it. And then I asked, you'll notice that I'm trying to press the air out. We do not use like things to get air out of bags or anything, just simple press the air out and close it. Oh, she said that's winter onion. And as I was asking questions, I noticed that, oh, that's the onion that I was thinking about purchasing online to plant. And I asked if they can give me some. So that spring, my mother-in-law paid us a visit, and she brought us a lot of them. So I planted them, and when that year we were moving to this house, I harvested them, because we moved around August. It was around that same time that the plant will go dormant, and shortly will start growing again for fall. So we harvested them, and I brought them here and planted them. So we have been growing them since 2014, and over time I didn't have to purchase onion at all. So that's pretty much how I'm going to do it, and put it in the freezer. So pretty much this one I'm going to put in the freezer here until I'm done harvesting them, and then I will take them to the chest freezer. And when you are going to freeze, you might want to freeze them flat. Since the weather is good, is in the 60s, I will try to see how much of that I will harvest today, how many gallons I will freeze today, and that's the first day that I went outside and started harvesting them. So yeah, if you are trying to save money on your grocery bill, prices rising at the grocery store, but it doesn't mean you have to keep increasing your grocery budget. So you can try to see different ways you can, keep your grocery budget the way it is, if that's the right budget you want to keep, or keep lowering it if you think it's high, you still need to lower it. And see different ways you can make that happen. And one way would be to start growing some stuff yourself. And for my experience, I have found perennial vegetables to be the one that, at least that's the one that I have used to save money by growing our own food. So pretty much we do not water, we do not buy compost, we do not purchase fertilizer. So I grow at the ground level and I mulch, and that allows water to stay in the ground as much as possible. And around summer the ground will dry out, but still I don't water year around. So, and by mulching, you can do it for free if you are using fall leaf. You don't even need to break them in pieces or anything like that. You can use the city mulch. Let me get pizza out of the oven while we are talking. So the city can provide you free mulch. They have options like here, and usually that's the electricity company that does it. So they pretty much run, they drive around the city to see the trees that are too close to their electric posts, and they will chop them up. So when you call them and ask them for wood chips, they can put you on the list. So when they have a truck full, they will drop it in your driveway. That's how I have done it, probably 2015, 16, and 17. 2016 and 17. But I have pretty much probably got over 10 truckloads from them dumped on my driveway within a period of 2 to 3 years, probably. I don't remember, it has been a while. And I'll just scoop them with wheelbarrow and shovel to the garden and just dump them where I wanted to dump them. They took time to break down, so now they do not deliver. They dump them on a site that you can go and scoop yours as well. But if you want them to deliver, that's the whole truckload they will deliver. So that's the way they used to do it. If you want a portion, then it's good you go to the side they dump it to scoop your own. But now, probably in 2019, I called them to ask, and they said they do not deliver anymore. So, and then I stopped pretty much mulching with wood chips, and I just use the fall leaf from our trees that are on the property. So yeah, we may work on this pizza. So if your city deliver wood chips, it might be a good way to mulch your garden if you do not have fire issue in your state. If your state is not against mulching, because we are in the middle west, we mulch with wood chips. You can use fall leaf as well. But if you want to go a pay version, then you can get hay from farmer. Let me wash my hand. Oh, by the way, if you are wondering, the soap we use to wash hand, we made them and we sell them at ninassoap.com. And coconut and olive oil soap. We made them cold press. No fragrance. Artificial color. Just natural oils and sodium hydroxide, full grade sodium hydroxide. So yeah, they can, you can buy the hay from the farmer, and spread the hay in your garden. I have to say the hay is a lot faster to spread, to mulch the garden with, but costs money. And I have done that in the past. I have purchased hay and pretty much mulch the garden 1 foot tall on top of the wood chips. I first started with the hay and quickly moved to the wood chips. But it was just 1 year that I tried the hay in the garden here. I have tried another year on another property as well. But because I couldn't get wood chips to that property. So yeah, you can, if you wanted to garden on the budget, you can see the free version that are available to you, because you are going to buy the seeds. You are going to buy fruit trees if you want to start with fruit trees as well. Introduce fruit trees to your garden. So those things are going to cost you money, but if you can mulch your garden, it will be a way to save money. And again, is if you want to save money. My garden doesn't look pretty, and I'm not trying to have a garden for the look of it. We do have beautiful flowers that were on the property when we moved in, and I moved them to the front because I'm growing at the front as well, so that they can look pretty there instead of destroying those flowers because they are on my way in the garden at the back. So but again, I focus more on things that we can eat, and simple way I can grow food without spending a lot of money and a lot of time in the garden. So when I don't have time to be in the garden, things there continue to grow because they are not onions. They don't need much care. They don't need babysitting. So you just have to see the method that will work for you. If you do not have time to be in the garden, perennial vegetables might be the right type of vegetables for you to grow. And if you do not want to water your garden, mulching might be a style that might work for you. I have tried culture and I didn't really like it. I tried another one that I tried different type of gardening style that I didn't really care for. Only the mulch style that I like. And I do not like raised bed because I feel like you have to water it. So I don't want to water and I don't want to weed. So I mulch. And the wild vegetables, the wild plants in the garden, I could cut them and mulch the plant in the garden. And if those wild plants are medicinal or edible, I can harvest them as well. So yeah, just see what your land provides you and take and use it. That's one way to save money. So if you are trying to grow your own food with the intention to save money over time,
Don't do that.
That's what we talk about on our channel. But if you are trying to have a beautiful garden, that will attract viewers, I don't think you are not going to find that with us, because it's not really what I'm after. So my garden doesn't look anything pretty. It's not really what I'm after, and I do not want to spend money, buying things that I don't need. for the garden. So let me wash my hand here. I'm not done cutting, but perennials, vegetables, they take time to establish in your garden. But over time, once they establish, they will keep producing for you. All you have to do is just keep propagating them. Cut or harvest seeds and propagate. You don't have to keep buying the seeds or anything like that. And you can just try different things and see what will work for you, what you will like, and what you don't like, you drop. Thank you so much for watching. Afiavi Libreman, Cross of Women Consulting L.L.C YouTube channel and Ninaso.com our blog. And pretty much what we share on our channel is different ways you can save money and different ways you can make money to reach your financial independence, where you do not worry about money to put food on your table, or you don't worry about, you don't have to depend on your employer or on your job to provide for your family. So that's our goal, and we just pretty much share our learning through our experience on our channel. Thank you so much for your time.